Hey guys, it's your boy Voided. I'm just woken up from a 3-year nap, and I wanted to talk about games that came out this year, well, 2022, and what I've played and thoughts of the year. So we're going in order, sort of. January, Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 1 started, 2022, or 3, sorry, 1. Yeah, this is okay. Deep Rock Galactic came out. That was a pretty good game. I played it before official release in early access. It was a great game. Demon X Machina also came out on PC around that time. Also played that too. Great game like Armored Core. Highly recommended. February. Destiny 2 Witch Queen came out. Woo! I haven't been really excited for fucking Destiny 2 because all I wanted was to Kvostov, but quit before that. Elden Ring came out. Game of the Year award winner of 2022. And honestly, one of the greatest games made as of recent. 10 out of 10. Big fan. March. Chocobo GP. That was a game. Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2 started. Got Spider-Man and
You're a
shit, and
fucking
that was pretty
idiot.
cool. But I didn't really play anything new that month. Like, I picked up Chocobo GP like one day, and that was something. I don't know. But the new season of Fortnite that's when it started in March was really good. April, Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers Edition. I didn't buy it, but I did emulate it. Um, if nobody knows, Radical Dreamers was a game that you could play emulated thanks to a team of hackers that managed to translate the game into English. And Chrono Cross is just Chrono Cross. So if you had it on the PS1, you already were able to play it anyways. Nothing else major came out, but 13 Sentinels came out. I didn't really care. I might pick it up though still, but it didn't bother. May, Evil Dead, the game was released. I didn't play it. I mean, I grabbed it, but I didn't really play it at all. I mean, I don't really know jack shit about it. So, June, Diablo Immortal came out. Well, now that was a shit show. Let's be real here. Um, Fall Guys re-release. That was the free-to-play relaunch for Xbox One, PS4, PS5, uh, and Switch. Which I don't know why it wasn't on the Switch already. Sunbreak released. I didn't play Sunbreak. I played the base version of Rise on the Switch. That was good. And Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3 was released, which was pretty boring, not gonna lie. Um I honestly don't remember what the tier 100 skin was in that season. July. There was a Klonoa re-release. I believe so correctly. It was all 3 of the main Klonoa games. Who cares? Just play it on the Wii or the Game Boy. I believe, actually, sorry, Wii or DS. I got nothing else to say about that. Xenoblade 3 came out. That was a game. So yeah, August Multiverses came out. Hell yeah. Nobody knows about this, but I mean, say nobody knows. Multiverses came out. It didn't really have a major anti-cheat, so you could mod the game. So when LeBron James came out, everyone was playing Perfect Cell. Even I played with Perfect Cell, and then I dropped the game shortly after. Um, yeah. Soul Hackers 2 came out. What a disappointment that was. If no one knows about the production of Atlus's games, what they tend to do is that the SMT main series is like a major project that's made over time. So the thing with the Persona series, but all the spin-off titles are always made by B teams, and B teams always listen to what executives have to say the majority of the time. At least this is what I understand. Because that's what I managed to put together. But Soul Hackers 2 was originally not supposed to be Soul Hackers 2. It was supposed to be a spin-off of another game series. If it was not called Soul Hackers 2, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. In fact, this game, from all the things I've seen of it, could have just been Tokyo Mirage Sessions 2. Or, like, another like a spin-off of the Tokyo Mirage Sessions IP. But I don't think they could have done that properly because Nintendo owns Fire Emblem, or is it IT Creates? Yeah. Anyways, LOL. Yeah, yeah. Inscription came out. Really good game. I didn't play it. I watched my friend play it all the way through. And then after seeing him play the game all the way through, I really had no reason to play the game myself. But definitely go pick it up. September. JoJo All-Star Battle R came out. It was a re-release of the All-Star Battle game, released on the PS3 this time, but with 60 FPS and supposedly better internet connection. Didn't play it. I played original All-Star Battle. If you are really, really into fighting games and the 3D battlers, namely, definitely go pick this up. It is a good game. Now, LOL, Last of Us Remastered again for like the fourth time for the PS5. I never saw a single person care about this game. In fact, I've heard people shit on it more than actually talk about how good it is. Namely because Last of Us 2 kind of ruined the entire love that people have for the games. If I was Neil Druckmann, what would I do? Anyways, Splatoon 3 came out. Splatoon 2, if you have a Switch and you actively cared about the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3 I heard was really good. I was thinking about picking up, but I never did. Gundam Evolution. Otherwise people call Gundam Overwatch. Not necessarily I'll call it that, but might as well because it is also a hero shooter. Big fan, big fan. Whenever they first released, they released it with Unicorn Gundam, which wasn't in the original playtest. But I'm not mad, really. They could have changed things a lot more. Great game though. I was about to say 10 out of 10 IGN, but more like a 8 out of 10, 6 out of 10, maybe a 7.5 out of 10. I enjoy it a lot. Fortnite, and also it happens around this time. Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 4 was released. This season absolutely sucked. Like I didn't enjoy it at all. I can't really name anything that I truly enjoyed out of this season. I just remember more of a grinding season, which was sort of like what happened with Chapter 4 Season 1, what's happening right now. But we'll get to that whenever I decide to talk about it. October! Overwatch 2! Wow! All you have to do is say Overwatch 2. It's just Overwatch 2 mini problems. Overwatch 2 new maps. Overwatch 2 new champions. Nothing new. Oh, but No More Heroes 3 was also released in September. In October. And I played this with a friend. 10 out of 10 game. Definitely go pick it up whenever on Steam. Because at least on Steam you'll be able to get the game to play at 60 FPS. It runs not horribly, but here or there on the Switch. Love the game though. Great soundtrack. If I could just get the soundtrack itself now, I would absolutely love to pick it up. But I'm not exactly sure. I don't really look into a lot of things that I really enjoy. The official release of Vampire Survivors was also in October. I like bullet hell roguelike games, but I'm not that big into playing the same game over and over again. I never really got into the Isaac series. But everyone who I talked to about this game, big fan. I looked at it a lot. From the little time I put into it, I greatly enjoyed it. I just don't have the mental fortitude to keep playing it the way that the game wants me to play. But also at this time, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022 was also released. Not the this was the campaign that was released at this time. It was here or there, good game. Good campaign. I mean, I watched other people play it. If I owned the game, I would have played it all the way through. November, Sonic Frontiers came out. Great soundtrack. Love the game. Just like No More Heroes 3, I wish I could get the soundtrack on hand. Also that month, notable release was God of War Ragnarok, otherwise known as God of Peace. Whatever. God of War Ragnarok's God of War game. I never got into it. Not like the previous 5 or is it 6 titles that were previously re-released. I'm just not the biggest God of War fan anymore. But from what I've seen of it, it looks really good. I would have played it. But I would want to play on a PS5, which isn't a real console. December, we had the Game Awards, otherwise known as E3 2. I didn't really watch it. However, I will say this: Elden Ring won Game of the Year, beating God of War Ragnarok, which is, I don't even know why God of War Ragnarok even was in Game of the Year for that section, because God of War Ragnarok released in November, and I think a game should at least be available for 10 months out of the year, or at least it have a good amount of time to be within the ecosystem before someone can consider it to be uh, a nomination. But then again, most game awards are done and ran by journalists, and journalists don't have real integrity, so I can't really be here or there with that. Whatever. Also, in December, Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 1 was released. There's a lot of controversy with this season right now. My biggest gripe with it right now is the EXP reduction and also the EXP lock. The EXP lock being there is so many things you could do per week instead of it being a collective all at once, which is okay, I guess, but it's also very deceptive because now you can't just jump in towards the end of the season and then have to put in your hours to still reach level 100, but still get near to level 100. Like, previous season, me and my friend, we got to level 84 in about 6 hours, but that was because we were very lazy about it. But if you were able to still, like, with this current season, be able to get all the XP that you get over time, it would have been a better choice, but it's not that right now, and it's very sad. But those are the main games that caught my attention and games that were released this year. But what I've been playing throughout the majority of this year has been these titles. I'll put them on screen and put them relevant to whatever I'm talking about. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, phone game, LOL, not a real gamer alert. But this is the one phone game that's really captured my attention throughout the majority of the year, and in fact, I've been playing this game for nearly 4 years now. For those who are in the community, laugh at me. I still haven't gotten 2000 Day Goku, but that's because I was in school the majority of the time. I've also been playing Valorant. Valorant caught my attention really good. I didn't really care for the game the majority of the season. I treated it like how I play Counter-Strike, where I don't really play Counter-Strike anymore, but Valorant is a good alternative, I would say, because at least I feel like we get listened to by the devs every so often. And I like the cosmetics a bit more in the cosmetic system because I don't have to pay money, whatever. I've also been playing Devil May Cry 3 and 5. Maybe I can't really remember if I played any 4, but I vividly remember playing 3 and 5 a lot. Going through Devil May Cry 5, namely to collect achievements and unlock costume. Well, the alternate costume for V, and trying to beat Bloody Palace. Playing through Devil May Cry 3 mainly because I finally just learned that there is a mod for PC to make it play like the special edition on Switch, which has the style transfer, like a la Devil May Cry 4. I've also been playing System Shock 2, namely because I heard that System Shock 2 was getting a enhanced edition, which is a great thing. System Shock 2 deserves all the love it gets. It's a great game, along with the System Shock 1 announcements that we've getting lately. Definitely pick up System Shock 2 while you still can. Please play, or at least look into System Shock 1 whenever it releases. I am definitely going to be playing System Shock 1, and whenever the enhanced edition of System Shock 2 comes out, I probably will not play it, unless they do certain things. If you're not so sure about playing old games, should be noted that System Shock 2 does indeed have a modding scene with custom campaigns and maps, along with a HD project that is sort of like you make your own HD version by downloading other people's mods and put it together. The game's great. Definitely give it a try. Of course, what else I've been playing throughout the year is something I subtly put in throughout the majority is Fortnite. Fortnite, whenever they added in the no build mode, has definitely made the game a lot more playable for people who do not have the mental capacity or the cocaine addiction needed to play with Build. I am one of those people, but it's definitely brought me into the ecosystem to play in the game, and I quite enjoy it, along with Save the World. Big fan of Save the World, namely whenever I can actually play it. By play it, I mean like play with other people in public. No one really plays Save the World except for like founders and whatever. I wish people played it more. And then of course Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Earlier this current year, I believe, or was last year, they finally released the technical ending for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is wild considering that I haven't even finished the game yet, and I just learned that the game has an ending now, which is wild. I mainly picked it up because it was free on the Epic Game Store, and I really wanted to play the roguelike game mode that was added onto it, where you play as Odin throughout it. Other than that, that's it. That's the year. I hope I continue posting, and don't forget, I hope you have a blessed evening, and goodbye.